Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. Welcome to your twin flame soulmate sacred union reading that we do every Wednesday. And happy Wednesday. What I'm going to do today, dear friends, is I'm going to take reversals. I want to do something different, and I'm using my favorite deck, which is the Witch's Tarot. Why am I laughing? The Witch's Tarot, right? I love this deck. It's just spoken to me stronger than any other deck. So I hope that some of you that are not so crazy about it will go with me. Take the messages, of course, that come through. Why I want to take reversals today is I want to see where the blockages are pertaining to love. With this full moon in Leo, of course, as the sun is moving through Aquarius, the moon is culminating and completing. There will be a lot of light. There's a lot of brightness from this full moon in Leo, which I'm actually doing this reading on. Full moon, strong intuitive energies, can be quite emotional. Let's see what the blockages are. I'm going to do a Celtic Cross today. So let's see. Dear Spirit, Archangels, please guide me. What's going on with this divine union? Could be a twin flame, could be a soulmate. Whatever you think it is for yourself. Could also be a karmic full of lessons. What's going on in love, dear Spirit, Archangels? Archangel Michael, Archangel Lophiel, Archangel Uriel. Let's see what will be grounding us, as we don't want things being airy-fairy up in the air. We need to be grounded. We need to take off those rose-colored glasses. What is it that we need to know? Even though it can be striking, maybe shocking, we need to know the truth. What's going on? So thank you for your guidance, dear Spirit. What's going on with this important relationship, love relationship? Is it ascending? Is it descending? What's going on? Let's see what's going on. We have Page of Cups. What is the challenge? The King of Cups. Someone needs to grow. The offer has been a very small offer. Someone is hiding behind their emotions. King of Cups is Scorpio. We've got Scorpio and Pisces. Page of Cups could also be a message of love. Let's meet up. Let's catch up. Let's have a chat. At the foundation is the Magician. So it's all about communication. Okay, maybe, the seed here that's been planted, it is about a new beginning, but I don't know why it's, many times going around and around, trying to figure things out. We know that these sort of readings pertaining to these important relationships obviously are filled with many, many lessons, lots of blockages. So let's see what the potential energy is now. Today is the 16th of February. I've got an itchy nose. 16th of February, Mars and Venus are together. Okay. They're, as I say, going through a maturing process. It's as though they're battling. They're battling, taking a couple of steps forward, then back and forward. They're doing like a dance, and they will be for the next few weeks. So the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energies. Virgo is doing the work. Gemini is trying to make a decision. Maybe someone's got a choice. The page could also be a child. This could be a father and a child. Recent past, we see the seed that's been planted it's a strong seed with the Magician. He's in the upright. Well, we've got the Lovers. So there is a choice here. There is a choice. And I don't know if someone was in a relationship because of a child, maybe not happy, right? Someone who is, could be a magician in their own life. Someone who's very powerful as well. The magician is power. It's the power of manifestation. From the past, it was as though everything was fantastic, right? With a magician, it looked like, you know, we passed that 0 mark of the Fool. We got up to the magician, but I don't know what was going on then. Someone had the tools to perform. Now, it's got something to do with their thought process or anything to do with practicality, being able to, for this relationship to become real. Because remember, everything starts off from a thought and then can become real through taking action towards it. But obviously, someone's had a second choice, even though they know this is a very strong union. I mean, the Lovers is in the upright. There was balance, but maybe someone was using their head more than what their heart. As I said, this divine masculine is having problems. The challenges, the King of Cups, they need to mature, or they need to, and they could be going through fluctuating energies, emotions, ups and downs. Let's see what's crowning. The Wheel of Fortune. I love it. Something is ending here. There's a new cycle. Some sort of fate is playing out here. Now, of course, the Wheel of Fortune can speak to karma. It's the karmic wheel. But it can also speak to physical distance, right? Sagittarius could be two people that come from different backgrounds, different beliefs. One could be, we've got Gemini, Sagittarius. So maybe that Gemini, Sagittarius, where the nodes were, so the past 18, 19 months, it's been a back and forth. Someone's been dealing with something karmic, needing to end. I mean, think of the wheel. It is a 1. We've got 2 aces here. But they've been going through a lot of changes, a lot of sort of imbalances, needing to make a lot of decisions pertaining to matters of heart. Now, the wheel is also physical distance, as I said, coming from 2 different religions, different social standing, different idealism, different social standing, right? It can also speak to matters of justice, truth. Someone wants to expand. Someone wants to go on an adventure. And this could also speak to, obviously, a spiritual connection. Near future. Oh my God. See, back and forth, as I said. The Magician is here, the Fool. This is like going back to the beginning. So restarting. It's like the cycle comes back. Revisiting a cycle. The Fool is someone that's willing to take that risk, to go on that journey. It's like having the courage. Aries is Mars. Mars is going to take action. That Martian energy is usually the masculine. And there could also be a friendship here. We've got the dog. So a foundation may be already there pertaining to friendship or loyalty. Let's see the position of this relationship. Where is it at? Oh my God, everyone. Oh my God. The 2 of Cups. There's going to be a union. There's going to be a get-together, a meeting. There's going to be a connection on the same level. There is going to be some sort of a, let's drink to this, so we agree on this. Even if we lack agreeing in some areas of life, in the romantic arena, there's 2 people that feel the same. What's going on in the environment? And we've got the 4 of Cups. So your person, the person you're watching this for, they're in probably another connection, could be another marriage, where they're not happy. There's 4 cups, and they're probably hoping for a second chance. Looks like they're willing to take that risk. They may be wondering if you're willing to meet them halfway. Let's see what the hopes and fears are. Queen of Wands, that there will be passion, that the luck will be on your side. Queen of Wands, Leo. This is the full moon in Leo. We know the Queen of Wands, she's very attractive. She also attracts love. She attracts passion. She's very much about desire and very creative. This is the divine feminine coming through as very powerful, as very open. We see that there isn't only emotional love here, there's also a strong desire to connect, a very deep sexual connection as well. Remember that the King of Cups being Scorpio, more than likely, it's the Scorpio archetype nevertheless. Now, if you are dealing with someone that's got a lot of Scorpio in their chart, remember that the South Node is in Scorpio, so they're dealing with something karmic pertaining to their past that they're needing to shed and let go of, if that is the case. Leo, remember, is another fixed sign, and this Leo full moon is squaring over to the node, so something fated is playing out right now. What is the potential outcome, dear Spirit? And we've got the Eight of Cups, so someone walks away. Someone walks away. Someone's ready to go on that journey. Okay, Eight of Cups is someone detaching, letting go, and moving towards their wish fulfillment, the stars. That could be, again, someone taking the adventure, covering ground, traveling as well, because we see that the Two of Cups is here, and the Eight of Cups is someone checking out where they could not find emotional stability and their bliss. They are leaving. What's at the bottom of the deck? This is a very good sign if for those of you that are dealing with someone that was in another connection. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, which in this deck, that's what I love about the nine in this deck. Nine of Pentacles, someone knows their worth. It's usually, we see that this divine feminine is pregnant, someone who's very creative, someone that's been very patient, someone maybe that's had enough. Nine of Pentacles is self-reliance. Nine of Pentacles is also the Virgo card, my dear friends. Virgo is discriminating, being able to read between the lines. Someone who's ready, of course very patient. Virgo is grounded. But Virgo is also, I'm ready to do the work, to, ready to give birth, even ready to create what it is that I love and what makes me feel stable, self-sufficient. What's missing from the Nine of Pentacles is that 10th Pentacle, so a new possible stable long-term connection. Let's see what the Romance Angels has. We see a fair bit of water here. Finances and career. What we don't see much of, my dear friends, is Pentacles, which is the earth element. That's the only card with Pentacles. So there's a lot of change. Someone could possibly be going through separation and divorce as well. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your life right now. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Make the effort. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So someone is ready to take those steps, but they're being blocked by finances at this time, and that's what's been hard, it looks like. If this is someone that's going through separation and divorce, I understand that. This could also speak to a change of homes, of course, as well. Pay attention to the red flags. So, you know, pay attention to those signs. We've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. But some of you are not trusting. Some of you are not trusting. Because I'm going to say, because the fact that the finances and career has come up, I'm wondering if someone was in another connection and finances played a part as well, and career, because that's what's blocking. And we see here that we don't have any pentacles, which speak to like something's missing. You know, maybe that's why this King of Cups has got a hard time speaking of their true emotions, and they're only offering a Page of Cups. There's a lot of passion. We've got heart and joy. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. These words speak to Leo energy for me. So this is saying that even though this relationship was blocked, this soulmate connection, we've got make the effort, which is also children. It's childlike energies. It reminds me of the Six of Cups. So pay attention. What is that? What is blocking this connection? Because there is a lot of heart and a lot of passion here. And it's a soulmate connection, no doubt. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So someone is blocked, as you can see here. And this for me is Capricorn. It's the Capricorn energy where Venus and Mars are moving through now. But remember that Venus and Mars traveling together. Venus is what I love. It's my money as well. It's my financial security. Mars is my desire. It's the action that I put towards and the work towards this connection. But it also relates to working and not seeing the value, let's say, as well. Because yes, for some of you, your financial situation may be difficult now. So someone could be staying also in another connection because of their financial security. But we've got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So there has been control here. We do have the taste of Saturn and karma within this, this reading and this love relationship. There are limitations. There are blockages. Let's take a couple more. Let's take one more after the free yourself, because someone is thinking of checking out, and we see it right here. And what I love about the reading, my dear friends, the initial cards, is that all the cards are in the upright. That is so positive. That says to me that the work will be done to start moving forward. And I do feel it's got a lot to do with the Wheel of the Year, which is, the wheel turns. It's a major arcana, whether we like it or not. Looking at the major arcana cards, we've got the Magician, which is having all the tools. It's an ace. We've got the Lovers, which is a card of love, deep love. It's a card of balance as well, but it's also decisions. And we've got the Wheel, which speaks to endings and new beginnings, justice coming through pertaining to love. And we've got the Fool. It's a brand new cycle. And that's what Venus has gone through. She started a brand new 8-year cycle, right? She's ended an 8-year cycle and she started a brand new one. And now with the help of Mars, even though it can be frustrating because that could be the lovers' quarrel. We're not on the same page. Because a conjunction, when they come together, it's a very powerful connection where It's not easy, it's uncomfortable, but they're traveling together. So it's as though they're making the effort, right? They're giving each other a chance to prove their love, to prove that they're able to be grounded. Capricorn is something long-term. It's not airy-fairy. It's not just romance. It is something long-term. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. What this says to me is that there hasn't been honesty. Engagement. Your love life is ascending, and I asked this at the beginning of the reading. Is this love connection ascending or descending? So it's rising, my dear friends, to a higher level of commitment. But, of course, we're not all on the same timeline. So you may be living this now where you've already, maybe you're dealing with someone else and you're going through the divorce. It could be you can flip the story around, but engagement is here. We see someone is checking out. So even if this is not an engagement, this could be an engagement on a higher level. So a promise of something committed long-term. And of course, for some of you, this could also be that someone's been in another engagement, or that they've been engaged pertaining to their financial and career life, and not so much pertaining to their love life. And maybe that's why love has been put on the back burner. Love is a challenge. The offer of this King of Cups is in the challenge position. Chemistry, yes, there is a strong magnetic attraction here. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. This is where your friends can prove themselves. Let's see what's at the bottom. We've got the moon. So the moon, the full moon today. This could be something that will be revealed for you, that someone is now on their way to being single. That those tools, remember the magician is all about manifestation. Those seeds that have been planted from the past, they're on their way to germinating. Maybe it's taken longer than necessary, maybe because of the blockages, the limitations, and other people in the picture. Now, pregnancy may have also been, we've got a child here and we've got a pregnancy. Maybe that was the limitation. There's the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, and the King of Cups, dear friends. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is for this divine union. And we have the Star, and the Star is, of course, hope. It's a card of healing. It's a card of finding your balance, finding your tribe. I mean, it does speak to friendships as well. Remember, it's the Wish card, and there are the stars. You remember, I spoke of someone reaching for the stars. The stars could be aligning at this point where you will have those revelations pertaining to this very important connection. And remember that Aquarius is also social media. It's communication. So you will have some sort of a revelation that there still is hope for this connection. Remember that we've had a new moon in Aquarius a couple of weeks back. Maybe something has been shown. Maybe something has begun, dear friends, that could be revealed now with this full moon in Leo. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, of course. We've got Aquarius energies. And Mercury has just ingressed into Aquarius is at that first degree. So it's all about logic. It's the, you know, it's the mundane daily way we communicate, but it's also that ingenious mind, someone finding a way to reach for those stars. Let's see. We have Gemini, I think, and South Node life debts. You see that someone needs to purge. They needed to make up their mind, Gemini, following someone's North Node. Remember the last 19 months back when the North Node moved into Gemini and the South Node into Sagittarius. Now the nodes having shifted into North Node Taurus, which is a Venus-ruled sign, and the South Node in Scorpio. Right, so someone's been paying for their debts, maybe because they could not make up their mind, maybe because they were not communicating clearly. I mean, Gemini is clear and concise communication, but for those of you that are dealing with someone that's got, let's say, they're a Gemini, they could be a Gemini, they could have their Mars, if you're dealing with a divine masculine, Mars in Gemini. Remember, Gemini is dualistic, so it's like a flip-flopping. I don't know what to do. Should I take action? I mean, it's masculine energy. Someone who uses maybe too much logic and doesn't look into their heart, maybe is scared to look into their heart. Maybe this is someone that's had their heart broken in the past, and therefore they're extra cautious. Let's take one more on life's debts and South Node. Someone is going through a purging process here. And we've got Jupiter in abundance. I love this, dear friends. It's a number 7. 7 being a difficult corner that we are turning. 7 years, maybe for some of you. They do say many times that many times there's breakups on that 7th year. Why is that? That's a quarter of a Saturnian cycle, which is a difficult turn. It's like being uncomfortable and needing to make the changes. Moving towards one's abundance, and we see that. We see the thunder and the lightning, which is Jupiterian. Jupiter in mythology would throw thunderbolts when he would be angry. So it does remind me very much of something very sudden. Comes to, it's like a tower moment. There is an awakening here. Jupiter in abundance. 7 is also the Chariot. Not feeling scattered anymore, and knowing that one needs to shed the old to make space for the new, for abundance to come through. What's at the bottom? We've got 3rd house and messages. Wow, and this is of course, it's our 3rd eye, right? It's our 6th chakra. Trust your intuition. Messages. Mercury's in Aquarius now. It's all about communicating truthfully. Whether it's easy or it isn't, it will be all about truth. And we've got, of course, 3rd house is the natural house of Gemini. So there's that Gemini energy again. But it's also a 9, which is the Hermit. All about Mercury. Mercury, short distance travel, communication, collaboration. Mercury has also gone deep recently as he connected with Pluto. So there's a depth pertaining to Mercury where he's going to be revealing a lot. So there will be a lot of revelations pertaining to hidden secrets because of fears, because of money coming through from others. Remember, Pluto speaks to riches. So it'll be interesting to see what those messages are, because there will be a lot of that happening very soon, even now as we speak. Let me just restart. All right, beautiful. So we've got strong Sagittarian energies here, which is beautiful to see. Let's take a message from the wisdom of the oracle, dear friends. What's going on in this divine union, dear spirit? What's going on? So we've got a 6, and a 7. It's like we were stuck and now it's sort of starting to move. And a 9. So we've got 6, 6, 7, and 9. That's 28. That's a 10 again, which is the wheel. What's going on? Community in the reverse. Number 8. 8 is the infinity symbol, but it's in the reverse. Let's see. So the reversed message says, beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. How do you dim your light or change yourself so others will accept you in the group? Okay, so someone is outside of the group. Someone is the maverick here. Maybe that could have been the third situation, that someone did not belong or fit in to a certain group, to someone's social environment, their community. Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within the larger whole? This will never fulfill you. Maybe someone's hiding their love for you towards others. This will never fulfill you. Now is the time to assess your willingness to be real. Stand tall, be you. Authenticity is true self-expression and the only way to empower yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to take. Making yourself small bears too high a cost. So we see someone standing tall and someone feeling quite small. So maybe someone, and again, the self-worth issues come up. So some of you may be doubting also your ability to be loved by this person. And it could be the other way around as well. Let's take a whispers of love. What is the whisper here? What is it that we're not heeding, not listening to? Because a whisper is very low, right? And the cards are just screaming at me. We have take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. Remember the Fool card here, just around the corner. Someone's going to take a chance. They're going to take a leap of faith. We see that they're transitioning. We've got the couple here. They're transitioning and going into like a new paradigm. It's an ascension process, my dear friends. Number 23, 23, which equals a 5. 5s are imbalances, remember. 5 is the Hierophant, which this full moon is connecting to. It's connecting to that eclipse, that full moon in Taurus last November. So this full moon is feeling a little bit like an eclipse energy. Eclipse means taking, something is eclipsed from someone's life. And it's also, I mean, a full moon in Leo. Leo is the sun. It speaks to healing. It speaks to happiness, fun, flirtation. It speaks to someone maybe also growing up. We've got the inner child and the mature king here. So someone ready to do things differently now. Let's see. Let's see what else we have to know. I'm going to take today, I'm taking Veronica Trebini's Amethyst Lenormand. Okay, so those of you that are interested, you can find her on Facebook. Okay, I'll try and remember to put her link beneath in the description box if you love this deck. Let's see, let's take 3 cards and before we take more tarot. We have the tree. So the tree to me speaks to a spiritual connection, something that's deeply rooted. But family could also be in the picture. So, and it's a 5, dear friends. It's number 5. We've got a number 2, which is a clover. A window of opportunity opens. And we've got the garden. And the garden speaks to happiness, someone's social standing. We've got, the tree is difficult. It's Saturnian energies. But the clover is beautiful. It's Sagittarius. and the garden is also Aquarius. So both Aquarius and Sagittarius are very much about freedom. So someone has been in a situation where they did not, maybe they were controlled through other means, through money, through traditions. Maybe they've also gone through an emotional challenge. Of course, the tree can speak to health. But there's been personal growth. There's been growth. I feel that the seeds have grown. So this is a long term for me. This is a long-term relationship. For some of you, it could be a year. For others of you, it could be 12 years, could be 20 years. Who knows? 5, 7, and 2, 9 years for others of you. What's at the bottom of the deck? I mean, the garden is an absolutely beautiful energy. It's, society, it's teamwork, it's communication. Maybe it's also because it relates to fame. We could be dealing with someone that has got a name in their community. And we've got the key, my dear friends. The key is a solution and a resolution. Something long-lasting. This could be the key to someone's heart. Someone could be very open to their true emotions. This is an achievement, and the key speaks to liberation as well. So it's a 33. It's a master number. 33 is a master number. So we've got, as I said, 9, 41. That equals a 5 again. So that Taurian energy, the Hierophant, again, a spiritual connection, could also speak to, the Hierophant, right? A marriage, obviously. But also hierarchy, the Hierophant, someone's beliefs going through a major change. The Hierophant can also be quite, in a controlling position. Could be someone that has learnt, the form of control, that if this is someone in a position of power, maybe they believe in hierarchy. Maybe they've got someone above them. Who knows? It will be different for each of you. Let's take more cards. Page of Cups. Wow, we've got the World card. The World card. So, yeah, they had a lot of restrictions. They were dealing with a huge karmic cycle in their life that they needed to end. This divine masculine, this King of Cups. Okay, and the World card, remember, it's a cycle. We've always got Venus, right? As a cycle, there's a lot of green here, which speaks to a sense of grounding, earthly matters. Saturn rules Capricorn, so Capricorn is leadership, it's career, it's also karma, and it's sobering. But this could also speak to a physical distance. Remember, in the cycle, we've got Venus, which is ready to be reborn. She has been, astrologically speaking. Let's see, materialistically or practically, if in a practical sense, will she be reborn? Let's look at the challenge on this King of Cups. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. We see a blind man here, someone who cannot see, but he's writing. He could see through his third eye. So this is a spiritual connection. Okay, this is, wow. 3 of Pentacles. This could relate to work as well. A lot of communication back and forth. More on a practical, in a practical sense. Not so much about heart matters, but more about work and money is the communication between the two of you. Now, of course, 3s always speak to other people. This is someone who connects spiritually, obviously. So this is a cerebral connection, spiritual, of course, as well. And I'm going to say also that when this person works, when this person is going away at it, it's someone that's probably very invested in their business. Could be a business owner as well, but it's as though they daze, you know, they're in a daze, and they're writing away, they're working away, but their mind is elsewhere. Their mind is on matters of heart. Now, from the past, we've got the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, blockages, of course. Perception of this cannot move further than, you know, number one, the Ace. Maybe because of secrecy. Remember what comes after the Magician. It's the High Priestess. So High Priestess is a third person. So maybe because this stopped at number one, right? There were blockages where we could not go on to the High Priestess. And then we've got the Lovers. So what's missing here is the High Priestess from the Magician to the Lovers. The High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, and then the Hierophant, which speaks to two people that could be parents. We go straight from the Ace to the Six. That's five points in between, 5 numbers. Oh, actually, it's 4. It's 4. It's 4 from the 1 to the 6. That's 4. And 4 is the Emperor. So the blockages, Eros. Oh, Eros and Agape is chasing Eros. He's walking off. Mars has taken lead. And Venus is following him. Oh, goodness. I was just talking about the Emperor. And Eros was just walking away, so confident and, you know, not giving Agape the time of day. Wow, like dead set. And so what's been missing here is two people that could be parents, or maybe that both people, both sides are in commitments. Both could be parents, and they could be in other relationships, dear friends. But this is also, remember that the Empress needs to be patient. The Emperor does not show his emotional feelings because of, you know, he needs to be in, you know, in a position of control, controlling his emotions. If he shows a lack of control, then what does his empire do? They will be in panic. They will lose their sense of security and direction. That is cool. That is so good. There's another circle. Ace of Pentacles. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is a gift. The Ace of Pentacles is what's missing from this Nine of Pentacles. Maybe someone's made a choice in the past. Maybe even strategizing and planning a move. Deciding, maybe even looking for a new home. And it looks like there's a sense of grounding here as well. So there's a possible new beginning. The seed that's been planted from the recent past. We know that Pentacles are long. They take some time. So yes, the Ace of Pentacles is a commitment. Yes, it could be a pregnancy. Yes, it could be a commitment from the past. A promise. So let's see what the Wheel of the Year brings. The Wheel of Fortune. There's the High Priestess, my dear friends. So there is secrecy. There is a lot of secrecy with the High Priestess, obviously. That there is a third person, that this is a spiritual connection, that someone is waiting for that Wheel of Fate, maybe even the wheel to turn in their favor. And it can be practical as well, because the Ace of Pentacles it's a pentacle, so it's practicality. Maybe there are practical or financial issues that someone is dealing with. Let's take one more on that High Priestess, and we remember we're going to have a new moon, because that's the Piscean card. There's a new moon on the, is it the 1st? March 2nd, there's a new moon in Pisces. So there could be some sort of a resolution, finding something out. And we've got the Five of Wands, which speaks to a battle, a nightmare that someone's going through right now. Five of Swords is not easy. It's a lot of it's Five of Wands. It's not the Five of Swords. So remember the dragon here, and we've got the dragon right here, right, where someone's dealing with life's debts and they're not communicating that. So they could be going through divorce, through fated shedding, through karmic shedding. It looks like they're battling with their, maybe internally with themselves, whether they can trust, whether there could be trust because of secrecy. And of course, the Five of Wands could also speak to someone being against, being at odds with a lot of people around them, dealing with a lot of challenges pertaining to justice, legalities, could be separation, could be anything pertaining to legalities, but also trying to close up. And, a cycle. But this can also speak to someone being so busy, having so much on their plate right now. Trying to close up, shed those debts. Debts could also speak to maybe even debts towards, the taxation department. Who knows? Money owed. What is this full about, dear Spirit, in the near future? And we've got the Death card in the reverse. Wow. A reverse Death card, so a cycle has not ended yet. It has not ended. There's stagnation here. Someone not doing anything right now. And this is a feeling of being stuck, obviously. Something has not ended fully. And I'm going to say for some of you, I did speak of the Scorpio energy. If we were to say that we have not graduated to the 13, we're still at that hanging man, which is someone still closing up that major karmic cycle. Pisces, we could have news pertaining to that around that new moon in Pisces, early March. Let's look at the Two of Cups. And I'm going to say also, because in today's message, those of you that watched The Messenger is Here, we had the coffin, we had, I don't know how many, we had 2 coffins, a lot of Scorpio energy, and I'm just wondering whether someone's also gone through, maybe someone's lost someone, literally lost someone and dealing with their debts that they had. Let's take one more on the Death card. Wow, Taurus, everyone. Taurus, Scorpio, and this has got to do with fated matters. Now, this does not have to be Taurus or Scorpio. For others of you, could be, well, Mars rules, yes, Mars rules Aries. Mars also rules Scorpio. But it could be any other sign. We could be talking about Pisces as well. So, King of Pentacles, a father. Usually, yes, King of Pentacles, very relative to the Emperor for me. Before we take the Two of Cups, I want to see what this Nine of Pentacles is about. And see, she has to be patient. Something is growing here. Something is being created. Someone needs to see things from a different perspective. There is the Hanging Man. Again, now the Hanging Man could also speak to the astrology concerning Jupiter coming up to conjoin with Neptune, which can speak to, yes, a clarity, seeing the truth after a lot of confusion and deception, but also the ability for magic. Remember, Pisces is magic, my dear friends. Now, King of Pentacles, maybe this is someone that's going through a death process. For some of you, this King of Pentacles maybe also has typically, like realistically, lost someone because they're going through a lot of karma. Remember, Taurus and Scorpio is where the nodes are. Now, we've all got Taurus and Scorpio in our chart somewhere. And this full moon is going to show us, okay, is going to show us, because this full moon is connecting with the Taurus and Scorpio energies. So, King of Pentacles, very stable, very much about their money. We do see quite a bit of earth here now. So it's a sense of grounding. It's something stable. Here is the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles holds this. We see a divine feminine here missing. That Ace of Pentacles is missing from her life. Let's look at the Two of Cups. No, I said I was going to take one more on this King of Pentacles. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles coming through. Strategizing, planning, Virgo energy, getting grounded. And we know that with Venus and Mars moving through Capricorn, whatever's going on with the lovers, with love situations, Capricorn is in beautiful connection to Taurus and Virgo. So these are helpful energies coming through Spirit to help us figure things out and get grounded and work towards something stable. Two of Cups, dear Spirit, Two of Cups. And we've got the Strength card, Leo. Confidence, but also patience. Someone holding them back, holding themselves back and not communicating their truth before they know what they're planning. They're strategizing a change in their life, moving towards a situation that will bring them a sense of emotional abundance. Leo, someone who could be in a position of power, or this could be speaking to this full moon energies. Let's take one more, because this is a very strong sexual connection as well. And this is a card of, this is an energy of trust. Remember the infinity symbol going over again and again. Leo is courage. Let's see. Yes. Yes, everyone. Yes, the offer is here. Yes, there will be tears of joy. For some, there will be tears of sadness, because someone is leaving a situation that was full of control. Okay. We see the Ace of Cups overflowing. What's that Four of Cups? Who is not happy here? Where there's boredom, there's a lack of missing emotional connection here. But someone's in an emotional situation where they needed to do what was right, but even though it did not make them happy. And this could also speak to missed chances, dear friends. We've got the Three of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. This speaks to delays. Maybe, I mean, this could speak to a setback. Someone, or maybe the physical distance could be that's difficult. That is difficult. Remember, the Three of Wands in the reverse would go back to the Two for me. So someone's waiting for that open opportunity, or for someone to make up their mind and make their choice. As I said, we're not all on the same timeline. Someone's waiting for their ship to come in to transition. And we've got karma. We have judgment, my dear friends. And remember, I was talking about the eclipse energies. This could also speak to We're in eclipse energies already, but the eclipses will be exactly on 30th of April and 16th of May, where we're having a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. This is where something is literally taken away. It's an eclipse. It's an emotional eclipse. And it's a phase that is closing. It's a full moon. April 30th, solar eclipse. A new moon. New beginnings. A new beginning starts and something is shed to make space for that new beginning, and the new moon is going to be in Taurus. So it's all about abundance. It's all about Venus, love, and finances, okay? So as I said, finances many times do play a big part in matters of love. Karma, see? Someone has been dealing with karma, and it is the archangels here. Remember, it's spirit tooting its horn and saying, here is a second chance. It's a time to resurrect your life, as you have not been happy. You've been waiting forever for your ships to come in. Let's look at this Queen of Wands. In the hopes and fears. A heavy burden, but the heavy burden ends. She can actually see her goal, her palace, her mansion, right? She's putting that load down and she's starting from the beginning. The Ace of Wands that she holds, this is the light coming on. This is the desire and the power that she holds. Let's take that Eight of Cups, dear Spirit. Thank you. And she could also, Queen of Wands could also be looking at a new home. She's looking to move. Let's take one more for her. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. There's been no equal giving and receiving. There's pending legalities for her as well. This is life's debts. This is also a one-sided thing. That's why maybe she's been very generous. It is Leo energies. She's given a lot. She's created. And she could also be someone who's got her own business as well. But it was all one-sided. Now maybe the divine masculine, the King of Cups, was only receiving and not giving. This could speak to selfishness. So maybe she was dealing also, if she's leaving another controlling commitment, then she was dealing with someone that was very selfish. And she went through a lot of struggles. Remember also that a reversed card for me is the Five of Pentacles, where there could be a difference in someone's social standing, imbalances pertaining to this twin flame soulmate union. A big age difference, different beliefs, who knows. But also, this is the Queen of Wands. If she's a mother, she's been giving so much. She's very nurturing, very motherly, giving towards her children. But she's also someone who loves children, absolutely. So at some point there will be generosity. So good karma and dharma coming back to this Queen of Wands. That's what she's hoping for, an equal give and take. And there could be pending legalities or a payout pertaining to this queen, whether it's on a, there's many layers in the tarot. Remember, this could be just dharma, good karma coming soon towards this Queen of Wands. Wow. I'm going to restart. Wow, people, there is the Hierophant. We've got the High Priestess and the High Priest, my dear friends. And we had a lot of Taurian energy in this reading, but we also, I think today, in today's message, we had the Hierophant. Yes, we did, as the Karma Dharma. We did have the Hierophant. So it's got a lot to do with commitments, marriage, a spiritual union. So we do have Taurus. We've got Taurus, strong Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. A lot to do with the fixed energies, where we know that all those fixed energies, I mean, anything that is not growing and is fixed and is stuck is unhealthy. It's time for changes. Now the High Priest, beautiful, second chances, and we've got another key here. We've got a key here, dear friends. So someone is leaving, more than likely a committed marriage. Maybe their beliefs are changing as well, if this is not a commitment that you guys are in. But that Taurus Scorpio energy is bringing in a lot of changes, where if we've been in a relationship where we haven't found our bliss, it's time for change. Moving on to something new. I mean, the Ace of Cups could also speak to a brand new relationship where you felt the presence. Maybe you've envisioned them. Maybe you've had signs pertaining to a soulmate ready to enter your lives. Maybe on a practical level you don't know them, but through your higher self you probably know them, you feel them. Why do we have the High Priest, dear Spirit? And we've got the Queen of Swords. Hello. Queen of Swords, Libra, finding our balance. Queen of Swords, legalities. Moving on to divorce. Queen of Swords, communication, speaking truthfully, using that intelligent mind, looking at things from a higher perspective. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, I suppose it could be for some of you. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the Page of Swords. So there is going to be a lot of communication. Someone's seeing something that this could also be someone checking you out on the internet, but this could also be someone figuring something out. There's great intelligence, right? Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. Page of Swords, Gemini, having made a decision and standing with that, sticking to that. I want to take one card on the Hanging Man. We have the Two of Wands, which I spoke of in the position here. Remember, there are second chances here to resurrect, to bring life into your lives. And a full moon is a culmination. It is an ending. Let's take another card here. And we've got the Four of Wands, my darlings. Wow. 11, sweet friends. Four of Wands. It's in the upright. It is in the upright. We reverse so many cards. And what we've got in the reverse is mainly the Scorpio energy. The Death card and the Death card. So we're still going through that death and a resurrection. That's the only reverse cards, my dear friends. That is incredible. And why is it incredible? Because of the South Node and life's debts. And that's a number 6. Maybe having had to be committed or in another partnership. So, because remember, it's all about, karma and dharma, it's all about someone being the teacher and the other being the student, and taking different roles at different moments, right? But the potential here is Jupiter and abundance. As we turn a difficult corner, there will be messages. There will be messages. Pay attention. Remember the third eye. Listen to your intuition. Okay, if you are feeling that this connection, this person has got a lot of love for you but is not opening up, the potential here is, and remember the engagement, my dear friends. 2 keys in the Hierophant. This could promise a second marriage, a second long-term commitment, a resurrection. We've got the 20 here as well. Let's take some love messages, shall we? Let's take a Mirror's Love Oracle. And look at who's at the bottom, the Ice Queen, which is the Queen of Swords. Now we've got a Queen of Swords, we've got a Queen of Wands, and we've got a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles. Now King of Cups being Scorpio and King of Pentacles, this could be the same person. Okay, take what resonates for you and leave what does not, dear friends. I do feel, because the King of Pentacles, Earth, right? Very grounded, very much about the practical side of life. Maybe, and remember that water and earth are very receptive. So not someone who is showing up as, oh my God, not someone that's showing up as very romantic. But I would say if this person is still in your life, even though they're going through so much, even if they're not so open, I do feel it's all about timing, because this person is, this king is strategizing and planning for the future. Now twin flame came through. We have the soulmate in the romance angels. Twin flame just flew out. We've got a brunette female here. Now it could be someone with brown or black hair with fair colored eyes. Doesn't have to be that, you know, everything perfect, but it's someone who, let me think. And this, you know, this, the brunette female would be, if this is your story and the Queen of Swords is someone else, right? Queen of Swords would be someone that could be going through divorce. Either they're leaving or they're being left behind, right? It would be someone that's more fair. Now, the Queen of Wands would be someone more brunette. So I don't know if that helps you figure things out. We've got spiritual growth. A true gem. A true gem could speak to someone that's very intuitive or someone who loves gems, diamonds. And the Queen of Wands obviously loves diamonds if she's a Leo. True gem could also speak to someone who works with precious stones. Someone who could be into tarot reading. Someone who's growing spiritually. Let's see. We've got a long distance relationship here where we see the divine feminine waiting on her ship to come through. And we've got short-term heartbreak. Maybe because of the timing, or someone is growing, right? Someone's been challenged here. Dealing with karma. Twin flame seems to be blocked because of physical distance, timing. The heartbreak is only short term, though, it says. Remember, we've got the clock here, and the clock is ticking. It is Saturn, the Lord of Karma. We've got gifts coming through, my dear friends, and we've got past life. So there's a sense of familiarity here. I know you. I know you. Your eyes are familiar to me. And the eye, remember, speaks to communication, Mercury, messages, communication through maybe even, and there's a sense of depth here. And we've got a black eye, my dear friends. The black speaks to Scorpio to me. So you'll notice physically many Scorpio people have got really dark eyes. It could be Scorpio on the rising sign, right? Or there's like a depth. We know that the eye is like, it's like a glass where you could see through to the person's soul. So being able to communicate through not many words, but through the eyes. They say that we can look into someone's soul through someone's eyes. Past life, twin flame. So this is spiritual growth through difficulties, trying to figure things out, a lot of heartbreaks, but at some point there will be a gift, and the gift will be communication, truth, maybe even an awareness that the person you are staring into their eyes, that this could be some form of a lesson, a past life lesson that you needed to go through. What's at the bottom? And we've got gossip, so we do have a love triangle here, or and you know, the gossip card does speak to jealousy for me as well. Be careful where other people are concerned, because there's a lot of talk, right? And this could also be finding out something from others, receiving messages, some sort of clarity through the grapevine. Money, someone that's got money, someone that's in a marriage, someone that's got a name for themselves. This could be, this could be people talking around the office, right? And there's passion here, a lot of passion. The money card reminds me of family, reminds me of anything that makes someone feel stable, can speak to something long term as well. I'm going to say it could also be that for some of you, your friends will be jealous of you. And I don't see this yet. I see it in the future, because there's something very stable indeed. The possibility of marrying into abundance here. There is a lot of passion, soulmate energy, right? And there's been a lot of obstacles. What were the obstacles? The obstacles were pertaining to true love. True love was blocked. Could be also because of a soulmate. Now, a soulmate many times could be people that we deal with, people that are close to our lives. Could also be friendship, right? So there was. And it could have been pertaining to family as well, my dear friends. So, yes, of course we'll take my handwritten love messages. Of course we will. I want to take just 3 of my HAL cards and just see potentially what could be playing out in this divine union now. We've got Gemini. Gemini is a decision between two, right? We've got an offer of love here. This is positive. This is like the Ace of Cups, very similar to that. Wow, okay, so this is the crying eye. So maybe someone offered, an offer went to the wrong person, or these could be tears of joy. If this is someone that's made a choice now, this could also be tears of joy. Let's take just a few more. I want a bit more info. So we've got a dark, usually over the age of 40 male. Could be brown, could be darker. For some of you, I suppose it could be someone that's younger as well. Someone maybe who also listens to someone that's above them, right? Takes advice from someone older. Could be a father figure. Right, this is very much to do with the Hierophant energies, the church. This is like, there's an offer here. Someone's made a decision that was very difficult to make. Someone could also be seeking advice from someone, from an elder, from a priest, or someone that's wiser, pertaining to a commitment. It can also speak to a spiritual connection, of course, but we see tears here. I just want to take one card on that. Yeah, tears because of a lack of maybe clarity, maybe someone coming clean pertaining to something that was unknown in relation to love, a marriage, and a decision that was made. And this is Neptune. I mean, this is Pisces. It can also speak to someone waiting for the door to open, to be the chosen one, and the magic to play out. I mean, Neptune can speak to magic as well, but it's also a very dreamy energy. I want to take one more there. And yeah, someone is coming out of a marriage, and someone is going to be very upset about that. Maybe there's been deception. That's why they're ending some sort of a marriage, right? Or this could be the end of misunderstandings as well. Let's take one more card here. Oh my God, everyone. We've got the wedding bells. This is like the Four of Wands. This is the Four of Wands. So the end of any illusion. Someone's maybe made a wrong choice and suffered because of that. But that was something that needed to play out. Some sort of a lesson that someone needed to learn. But we've got the agreement here. This is wedding bells, dear friends. Oh my God. This is like the Ace of Wands. So yes, the light comes on. This is truly magical, my dear friends. I'm going to say this, and those of you that understand. Hold the line. Hold the line, my dear friends. The book can also speak to difficult lessons that are over. It's over. Those difficult lessons are over. All right, let's take some of my symbol cards first, and then we will take, of course, my love messages. We are not doing the live today, unfortunately. We cannot do this every week. So make sure you're subscribed, because we'll be doing it when you least expect it, just to give you a nice surprise. Okay, let's see what's going on, because for some of you, this is a twin flame union. For others of you, it's just a soulmate. For others, it's a karmic. It will be different for each of you. Number 10. 10. 10 could be 10 years. Could be the ending of a cycle. Could be also the beginning of a new cycle. 10 turns into an ace. Pisces, on the 10th of March. We've got a V here. This is a V, not a Y. We've got Libra and Pisces. L. All I need is an O and an E. We've got a 2. 2 speaks to balance. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 equals 3 as well. This could be, this could speak to 3 years, a 3-year situation. This could also speak to 12. 12 years, again, Pisces is the hanging man. We've got a N. We've got Leo. We've got Capricorn. We've got number 44, the angel number. 44 could be an age. Thank you, dear Spirit. We've got Gemini. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We've got number 6. Number 6, 6 years. 6 is the lovers. 10 is the wheel of fortune, and 2 is the high priestess. So there is a choice, and someone's making a choice to end one relationship so that they can find their balance, dear friends. Okay, let's take the love messages, my handwritten cards. Okay. $45, $47, $53. Could be an age as well. $53. 5 and 3 equals 8 again. What are the messages, dear Spirit? The communication, thoughts, perceptions, words unspoken, words that will be spoken. We have the timing is not right, maybe tomorrow. See, timing, very important. It's done, door closed, feeling blue, they cheated. You're my other half, I feel it. Looks like the divine feminine is like chasing the divine masculine at this point, but things are going to change. Mars is going to go over. Mars is going to jump over Venus. He's going to take lead. So that's going to happen now. Like, it's by the time you have this reading, Mars and Venus are going to be making love. Let's see when Mars jumps over Venus. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow, my dear friends, on the 17th of February. But they'll be doing a back and forth. So it's going to be one takes the lead, then the other takes the lead. So looks like the divine masculine tomorrow is going to take some action. We've got, I want you with me. I want you to be mine. I can't live without you. Our families will never accept this relationship. Remember what I was talking about, that someone's social standing, someone not fitting in. I needed more in my life. We did try, but we just couldn't find happiness. I'm sorry. And that's why someone does check out and leave. This is my truth. Take another card. Are you the one? Well, you'll have to look deeply into their eyes. Trust what your heart is telling you. Now we've got a 8, 14, 18, 20, 28, 29, 32. That equals a 5. Is the Hierophant, my dear friends. Again, someone is ready to take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. Let's have a closer look at this. Maybe this will speak to you. And it's a number 23. So it's that Taurian energy that's coming through again. Taurus is Venus ruled. Whatever is we're worthy of and whatever we work towards, we can have as long as we believe it. We know we are capable and able, and let's not get stuck. Let's not get stuck in unhealthy relationships, in unequal giving and receiving. Some of you may be dealing with someone that's got their Mars or their Venus in Gemini. This is a possible new commitment. Okay. It's not to say that it will happen tomorrow, but we had the wedding card. We had the wedding card as the outcome, but before that is the tears. The tears, I suppose, when they're around good cards, dear friends, they could be tears of joy. So someone is happy about an ending. Obviously, the person left out is not happy about it. And Neptune, as I've said many times, could be magic, but could also be deception and illusion. So, my dear friends, with that, pertaining to love, I will leave you, but I just want to take a message from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle today. Let's see. Let's see what the message is. So what is culminating? What is that full moon showing us. And we have Elephant, greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. So yes, it does speak to success. Now the Elephant has got the heart of a child. It's very tribal, very family orientated. Could be someone very powerful. Could be also someone who's either very big in size. I suppose for some of you could be the opposite as well. Someone that's got a heart of gold, I'm going to say, but someone who's very important as well, right? Holds a position of greatness, power. Greatness is the word, and success. My darling friends, I'm wishing you well. Love to you all. Thank you so much for joining me here, for liking, sharing, subscribing. It is very important to do that to help the channel move forward. Wishing you well, and I will talk to you soon. Much love. Ta-da.